Hello, my name is Oscar Fire, and welcome back to I almost said the last days of Third Age again for some reason. Third Age, Total War, the Haven of Umbar. As things have happened, to start, your path is blocked. It's not really what I was interested in. Settlement besieged. Dol Amroth has been besieged by a random army out of fucking nowhere. I don't even know where it came from, but they're there with a bunch of elite infantry. Where the hell did this army come from? Like, seriously, it's full of elite infantry even, and a unit of elite archers, I might add. But what the frick? Where did they come from? I mean, I had the wisdom to reinforce Dol Amroth with forces out of Methrast, but what the hell? Where did these people come from? I mean, I shouldn't have that much trouble beating them, assuming I can get good sight lines, but I don't have any artillery with me here. So it's going to be a little harder than I would like. But what the hell? Where did these units come from? Okay, sure. Whatever, game. You do you and your stupid bullshit. Also, an invasion is called a Karis Galathon. Galathon, even. Galathon. I'll remember that eventually. Anyway. So yeah, I guess I'll join that, but that sounds like a suicide mission, because it's the elves. Also, it's a fun fact, I've actually had 2 invasions called before in this game, but both times I ended up reverting the save, mostly because I actually played a little too far ahead and wasn't recording, and then the invasion wasn't called after that, as that's just how it works. But yeah, so I want to know where the hell that army came from, because it is way tougher than I anticipated it being. Like, seriously, I'm almost not happy about that, because that just seems like blatant cheating on the part of the AI. Like, they literally just blatantly summoned a bunch of units that did not exist before, and now I have to deal with it. Alright, Dol Amroth is trying to Melkor, but there's nothing else I can build right now, because, well, guess what? There's a giant army in front of my gates. Alright, so I gotta join this invasion now. I was planning on attacking Gondor while it's weak. In fact, I was sending the spy over here to keep an eye on things off by Karasast. In fact, let's stick him there. I sent a spy out to Pelargir. I built yet another spy. Ooh, he's a natural spy. Good. And he's going to head up to Brethil. Alright, let's see. I wonder if those ballista towers are actually functional. Not that I could tell, because it's not even been 4 turns since I captured Dol Amroth, so it's not like I'd be able to have them built by now, but whatever. Alright, we have to see how this is going to pan out. Let me see. Hold on. I got my army here. 1 unit of elite archers, 1 unit of second-tier archers, 1, 2, 3, 4... Looks like 4 units of tier 1 archers. Now I have 2 units of cavalry, 5 units of pikemen even, and then a bunch of other infantry. It's definitely doable as long as I kind of like allow them their space and then kind of crash in on them from all sides, especially with my pikemen, since pikemen, for whatever reason, are the sturdiest walls in the game. So it's not like you can't make it work. My flabbergastedness aside, that's not a word, but I'm gonna pretend it is for the sake of the episode. Alright. Alright, because my original plan, frankly, for this episode was to actually march my armies out of Fenuiland and Linhir off to Brethil and Pelargir. You know, leave a force to guard both settlements, or leave forces to guard both settlements, you know, just enough to keep the enemy well in hand, or at least to keep them distracted, or at least not send out like token forces to try and capture the areas. While I captured these places, that's kind of messed up, because part of my plan was also to take out Edheland, or Ethelond, I guess. And suddenly I can't do that because my forces are hemmed in into Dol Amroth. At least the most powerful forces are hemmed into Dol Amroth. And now I also have to worry about building up a force for the invasion. Not that I'm going to send anything super serious up north. Super serious up north. If anyone's going to capture it, it's going to be someone else, because it's not going to be me. Alright, so let's start building the forces for that at least. Let's build those. And I'll send, what's his face here? Not the Mouth of Sauron. Let me send, not Ikramah. I'll send Murad here off to do it.
Yes.
In fact, let me have him head south.
We'll stop here.
The Terry Thoros will gather there, and I guess we'll head north from there, and then cross the Anduin farther up. You know, once he has enough units, because it's an army of how large again? Create an invasion army. What's an invasion army size again, though? What is required? Oh, your character is too few units. What is it? Like, is it 5 or 8? I think it's 8. Because frankly, last time I joined an invasion, I'm pretty sure I was playing Blood and Steel. Wait, that's not the name of the mod, is it? Stainless Steel, even. Blood and Steel is a Mountain Blade Warband mod, an old one that's defunct now. But yeah, I was playing Stainless Steel, and that was me joining a Crusade.
Yes, my lord.
And that had to be many years ago.
Until we meet again.
Oh, do I hold you at ransom now? Well, maybe you should bite yourself. Anyway.
Without question. Stopping here.
Alright, let's see. I guess I'll just send him off that way, because why the hell not? I don't think he's doing anything else. Wait, can I make a second diplomat? Yes, I can, because I have another diplomat building thing. The Tirith Ayer. Alright, save again, even though it's supposed to just me reflexively saving. Also, yes, I am building this navy back up since my income has increased substantially. I still need a little more time, though, frankly. Or not time, I don't know what I'm trying to say, just leave me alone. I need more units is what I was trying to say, there we go.
Can you not tell friend from foe? Ships
I wonder how badly it would go if I attacked this navy of 3 ships, including one full-strength Alcarandus. Probably really badly, so let me not do that. But what I could do is actually recruit some Balukas out. Never mind, I forgot I'm building stuff here. Never mind. Never mind. These global Tophalos really shouldn't be vulnerable to invasion anymore. They captured all the neighboring territories. Well, maybe it is still, but it's going to be much rarer. It's going to be a much rarer event. Still don't want to move my pikemen over until I'm ready, though. Or ready to make use of them. Alright, let's see what happens this turn. Okay, you're moving out. You're moving out. You're moving that way for some weird-ass reason. I wish I had watchtowers in that direction. That'd be much more helpful than having a spy just stand there. Okay, no attack this turn. So I presume it's coming next turn, because they're probably building more siege engines. Enedwythe falters. That which the fragile collective Enedwythe most feared has come to pass. The devastation suffered in the past has come once more, and the fledgling unity is passing into hidden flight once again. The scattered hill villages lay broken, their straw huts ripped open. The forests are hacked and lined with listless dead, bodies decaying, still show gaping wounds festering in flies. A sadness grips all but the most stone-hearted. What can be done to save and nurture them? Nothing, probably. Blockade Pelargir. Huh, if I can get a navy up there, maybe. And a turn report. Okay. Recruitment report. Okay. Hostilities cease between Dale and Rune. How exciting. I'm sure that'll last 2 turns. I mean, it might not. I'm just saying.
Can you not tell
What is with the size of that navy? I could never beat that, ever. Yeah, see, there's all the extra siege equipment they built. If they don't attack this turn, though, I'm definitely going to have to march out on them. Hell, I'll go back and march out on them when my forces are still at their strongest. I build some units here. Might as well, after all. Let's see. This is still going to be building them. And we got here. Alright, so let's build some infantry.
An order. As you
Okay,
command.
Uraj, you go in there.
Ships ready.
Alright, I could send Akil out to start, like, dealing with small enemy navies. Especially since Dol Amroth is kind of on its last legs. On the other hand, it seems highly risky given the circumstances, so maybe I shouldn't do that. It's time to really build some of my elite troops. I'm assuming that the Household Guard, incidentally, is going to build a new general. Yeah, based on next available unit, never mind. It's the Royal Guard. I don't know what it is, actually. Someone's going to be a new general if I train one of those. I just don't know who. So how you like your governorship, Minelmir? You enjoying it?
I will only address you in battle.
Okay, I could start marching out with some of my forces now. Maybe I can even like stagger the enemy's response. Let me see though, because Ikramah's army, while strong, is kind of underwhelming. It's got lots of tier 1 troops. But it also has most of my elite. It also has 2 units of elite archers. But I really want to seize control of Pelargir before it's too late. Oh, hi, they're besieging that fort. That has 3 generals in it. Derufin, Meluvin, and Bornevin. Okay, they're all gonna die. There's those trolls, and those Uruks, and Sauron's Will. Actually, those are new icons. They don't look half bad, actually. Ooh, that looks really nice. That image looked really nice. Hold on. Hey, look at that! That looks really nice. Like, that actually looks legitimately very nice. What about you? Oh, look at that! Wow, they actually did some polishing of that. I'm actually legitimately impressed, and it looks really, really nice. All right, you get some credit from me there, developers, for sprucing things up a little there. All right, gonna keep you in here, keep you in there. Let's keep a couple more archers in here. March these guys. They want to fight, apparently. Sure, you do that. That's fine. Weirdos. I mean, that numbered over 2 to 1. And okay, I just slipped in my chair. And unless they really, really have some good ideas here, I don't see how they're gonna make this work for them. But whatever. I mean, what do I know? I mean, this game does tend to... Why do I have these 2 units selected? What the hell? I never... What's going on? It's selecting units... I'm hitting the wrong key. That was it. I'm hitting the wrong key. Got it. Wait, what? Why is it selecting units at random when I do that? Or is it, like, selecting them in groups? I can't tell what it's doing. Okay, gonna push these ballista up to the front here, and I'll just retreat the crew when it's no longer tenable to hold that line. You guys head up here. You guys close that up. There's no cavalry to deal with, so I should bear that in mind as I act. Okay, you guys do that. Ikramah, you head up to here. Yeah, with no enemy cavalry, though, this is going to be a lot easier. I'm assuming the enemy is also going to make me attack them. But I'm going to hold a battle line here. Yeah, okay, they're going to make me attack them. Good. Frankly, that's what I need. I need a little time for my artillery to do its work. Let's speed it up a little, in fact. Man, they are really lobbing those shots, aren't they? Can we get, like, a shallower arc, maybe? Nope, never mind. Let's just hit the peacekeepers. They are the most dangerous. Oh, they're coming. Oh, wait. They're coming. They're coming for me. Okay, those are Gondor archers coming in. Alright, so at least I baited them into attacking with my bombardment. Shame we can't hit a target that's moving! Okay, shoot the Gondor archers there. I don't know what their original target was, so I'm just gonna... Okay, I have the ballista shoot that for a couple of rounds. Then they're gonna retreat. Because losing members of his crew would be really bad.
Volley! Let them fly!
Not as effective as I hoped it would be. Withdraw, please. Pull back. Pull the hell back. Okay, they're charging into that line, but they're already shaken. Not stirred. Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Clever humor. Okay, anyway. Okay, let's get you guys wrapping out this way. That's actually way too far out. Move out there. You're gonna clip? You're gonna clip, actually. So, you know what? Head into the battle now. You guys push out here while I get these guys coming out here. Oh, the Liban and Guardsmen actually broke. Okay, good. Good. Okay, that should help. Now we just bring these guys up and through. What are you doing? Run, please. Okay, you guys run up, actually. Okay, I don't know what the Harrendor mercenaries are doing, but they decided to really linger there for a second. I don't know why. And it's kind of messed things up.
If we continue like this,
Alright, let's charge in here. Hit their flanks. I can't remember. What do I have you doing? If you guys charge in. Those Lebanon Guardsmen are coming back in. Alright, let's hit the Gondor Spearmen. We've massacred those archers out there, so... Gonna have these guys cancel their attacks as they are. Okay, those Peacekeepers are routed. These Axemen are still coming in, though. I forgot Ikramai has a shield wall in his unit. Oh, hi! Okay, sure. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's fight the Peacekeepers here. You guys march out. Those Peacekeepers are doomed anyway, so we might as well hit them where it hurts. Okay, they're routing. Let's shoot those Peacekeepers in the back, because we are definitely not honorable. Push in, push in, push in. Make sure they're aggressively pushing. Yeah, those Peacekeepers are really getting hit hard now. What do we got here? Losternack Axemen are really stubborn, apparently. Nope, I didn't want to do that. There we go. Want to give them an attack order. Not a do whatever the hell you want order. Good. He's a coward anyway. Yes! Alright, enemy captain's out.
Well, and make it so he can see us defeat the rest of his army.
Kind of don't want to accidentally shoot my own units here. Oh, well, oh, they're already out of arrows. You know, I'm going to apply pressure from the... Oh, wait, never mind. We are collapsing their line completely. They are completely collapsing their line. Alright. Alright, gonna push out a bit, see who I can catch up to before I end this. Okay, those Gondorians are fighting to the death. Oh, wait, no, never mind. They're running away now. Okay, get you guys to stop shooting, rather. By having you march normally. You guys chase after that, please. Alright, let's see if we can run them down at all. We're definitely running down some of them. You can hear the sounds of it. Hey, get back here! Get back here! Get back here! Get back here! Get back here, you cowards! Oh, there's a unit running right into our teeth again. One guy, actually, running right into our teeth. Of the elite archers. That did not end well for him. Ah, nothing like panic on the battlefield, right? What are we doing here? I don't know if they can catch them. I mean, they're catching up. It's just... I don't know if they're actually going to, like, start overrunning them, or if it's just going to be one of those, hey, let's... Yep, it's going to be one of those, hey, let's stop and swing at air, and then some. Yep. Yep, look at that. Look at them not catching those Losternock Axemen. Oh, they got one! They got one guy right before he got over the border. Alright, 131 casualties, I can get behind that. Given that Gondor's forces are vastly superior to mine. Alright, so Mordor's starting to make its move into Losternock, in fact, so I need to start moving if I'm going to keep it from taking all the territory I need to capture for my own victory objectives. Question is, what do I do after this? I mean, I could always fight Isengard.
Yes, please, my lord.
I mean, no one trusts Saruman anyway. You know,
Victory.
probably wouldn't hurt.
Yes, my lord.
Yes,
My lord.
be gone.
When I keep that army there, I can also lure the enemy out of Pelargir and possibly destroy them. Let's train up some cavalry here in the meantime. And let's train up a unit of pikemen to hold the line here. Trying to think of the next... I'm just thinking about the next phase of the campaign, because Breathfield's probably the next thing I really want to take. Well, let's see. Stronghold versus Castle. Yeah, I'd probably want to take Braithfield next. Problem is that I do have that problem where I am leaving like a good portion of the territory I captured vulnerable to enemy counterattack. Especially if they bring up armies like this all out of nowhere. Like, I still have no idea, because he just kind of, like, popped up here at the end of the previous turn, and I don't know where he came from. I really don't know if the game just spawned him in or what. But it is very aggravating. I guess, like, I mean, I can understand it as a script, because the AI can be pretty much a pushover if you take enough of the territory, and especially the capital. It's just... I don't know if this is necessary, because that's a lot of elite units.
The tide of battle seems to have
You know,
turned
they
against
shouldn't
us.
be, you know, the
We
AI...
must act and halt this turn of events.
The AI shouldn't be given that kind of an advantage. And frankly, that means that if I find myself losing this, I may very well just, like, kind of... I may very well find myself just kind of going back. Alright. Oh, my cavalry has the best armor available, don't they? Look at that. Look at those gold... Look at those gold shields on them. Where's the side gate? Or is it only the rear gate? It's only the rear gate, isn't it? Well, there's a side gate all the way in the back, so it's kind of a moot point. Okay, at least I got a 2-layered defense, but that doesn't really help me as much as I'd like. Yes, it does. It gives me an advantage in terms of defense. So, we are going to let them break the front gate without any contest. I was going to put my cavalry outside, I think. I'm gonna hold my cavalry in reserve, actually. I'm gonna put them maybe over on this road. Okay, you're both there. Alright, so that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I can do. I can concede the main gate. Actually, let's take the biggest units of pikemen and have them hold the front here. There we go. Let's see. That leaves 3 units of pikemen, which I can use to kind of outflank the enemy. So what I'll do is I'll stick them here. Because holding that outer wall is going to be incredibly difficult, especially with those kinds of roads. The only thing I really wish I had was artillery, because that is what would really even up the odds properly. Actually, you know, I'm going to have a 3rd unit back up the other 2. That sounds like a good idea. You go. There we go. Gonna have you guys there, just in case we have a breach on the line. Let's see, you're warriors. I don't really need warriors over there, though. Is there any way else out of the... I mean, I could bait the enemy into striking... I could bait the enemy into trying to strike out units off on my flanks. I just don't know if that's going to split up my defenses a little too much. It feels like it's incredibly likely. Okay, let's just put these guys here for now. We will have our longest range archers, Belargare and the Royal Guard on the outer wall to start. And then we'll pull them back as the situation demands it. Okay, let's spread you out on this wall a bit. Spread you out on this wall a bit. Spread you. You're... Okay, these guys are a little too spread. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I'll put these guys up here. Don't really want to forget any units, which is why I'm really spending a lot of time doing this. I get a footman. Alright, you guys can be back up to the units I stuck up here. Let's do the thing, please. There we go. Let's see, who do I got left? Okay, these guys are here. The Royal Guard needs to be up here. And they'll fall back off the wall as soon as they are in imminent danger. Let's back these guys up here. Yeah, this should actually work out really well. The pikes here, I can use these. I can use the infantry to kind of plug any gaps that form, which is very likely, frankly. Calm down! Because he really yelled that shit. I don't know why. Are you back there? These guys are really eager about being militiamen. I'm not sure they really should be, given the circumstances, but whatever. Alright, put those guys like that, because what I predict the enemy is going to do is they're going to try to march straight up the main way with their battering ram and try to get to the second gate. But I'm going to have the pikemen stop them here. And then what I can do is have the rest of my infantry come around here and outflank the enemy force. And if the enemy decides to take my bait and kind of wrap around here, then that just means that they're just splitting their forces. It's not a perfect strategy, especially since there's not really such thing as a perfect strategy in this scenario. I just don't know. Can the enemy come up here? I can't quite tell. I'm going to have to test it with my units up here. Alright, but I should account for every unit. I've missed someone up here. Who's on the wall? The archers, the Belargare archers. There's a third unit. Aha! I found you! You are... Oh, more archers. Good. It means I have more archers available. Alright, so... Let's put you guys... No, I can't put you up there. There's too many of you. Alright, can we make a slightly more compact formation for each... No, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. That's not really optimal, but it will have to do. Okay. Now we're good. But really, that's in range of you? Well, whatever, I don't care. Oh, where did I stick my cavalry? My cavalry's over here.
Right swiftly.
Problem is that this army is not very good for cavalry to counteract. That's my chief problem. And the enemy's not really doing what I want it to do. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna have these guys come off the wall and form a defensive line. Or join the main defensive line. Because the enemy's not advancing en masse like I would like. And that was kind of what the plan hinged on. You know, them moving some of their more elite forces like those Swan Guard closer. So that my archers could riddle them for a little bit. Is everyone moving off? Good. They don't have cavalry, do they? That's good. Gonna move these guys, actually move you guys down here so that the arrow towers will shoot for a little bit. But the royal archers, on the other hand, are going to come up to a safer spot. Oh yes, I wanted to test something. Where do you go if I click there? You go that way. So if you... yeah, okay. So there's no place to go that way. That's good. That means that I am very well protected in this corner, especially if I move my royal archers that way. So you guys hold your fire. I mean, fire is not the right word, but I would kill for ballista. Ballista would be amazing.
The enemy are battering down the gates.
How the arrow tower killed someone. Just kind of lying there like, oh, 2 people actually. No, 3 people. Huh. Those arrow tower guys even. Oh, they stopped shooting for some stupid reason. Okay, you guys pull back then. Alright, here's my plan working. As opposed to, you know, turning into a giant pile of garbage. With it. Why is that guy... Okay, you guys move over here, please. In fact, run over here, please. You're moving... Can't have the enemy catching up to you after all. Jeez.
The enemy's ram has breached the gates.
Alright, moment of truth. Will my plan work? Or, okay, my camera's moving. Actually, I feel like our formation might be a little too far back, but it's not too bad for my plan to, you know, have my units flank.
Have the walls. Look to our defense, or all will be
because
lost.
they'll be able to kind of press in to the enemy formation where it's weakest, hopefully. Alright, boys, just keep moving back. Just keep moving back. Keep moving back. Everyone, stay calm. It's gonna be fine. Ooh, you guys look really nice in your lamellar armor. Now, don't they? That looks like that armor looks really nice. Meanwhile, these guys are like, we're not wearing much armor at all. We got this little lamellar shirt, and that's about it. Well, I guess it's scale mail, but anyway, the point remains. Ah, crap! I can't see it far out. Okay, so the enemy's advancing towards the gate. My cavalry is out, but there's not much they're gonna be able to do. So I'm just gonna have them march off that way. Maybe they can catch stragglers when we start making the enemy retreat. Okay, this initial unit shouldn't be too dangerous. It's not the one I'm looking to kill, really. Whoa, they really flinched there, though. Yeah, we're hitting our own troops. We are hitting our own troops. They'll stop on their own, but they're going to inflict casualties on our own troops. At least those arrow towers are going to make a difference. Oh, I forgot about you guys. Calm down, for crying out loud. These people, and they're yelling, Gondor militia all over the place. Yes, we get it. You're militiamen. I mean, you should be you kind of should be proud of that. I'm just saying, but maybe not that proud. Calm the hell down. There's someone moving. They're moving off to the outside of the wall here. I don't like that. Do they have ladders? Because if I could disrupt their ladders, that'd be nice. Let's get the cavalry moving faster so that I can see. Man, I'm using cavalry for one of its historical roles of scouting and reconnaissance. Usually you don't get to do that too much. Right, situate. Oh, those are marksmen. Those are the elite marksmen, in fact. I don't know why they're coming out this way, though. No way we're going to inflict a lot of casualties on them, though. Oh gosh, they're coming for these cavalrymen en masse. What the hell? What the hell is going on? What are they doing? We didn't even inflict casualties on them, really. We took more than we inflicted. Great. Alright, you guys... Alright, everyone, head back inside to the city. Inside the city, then. Well, there's no point in trying to outfight elite archers. Maybe those basic archers, but not those elite ones. Okay, there's the infantry coming up. Okay, they are trying to get around my flank there, so I'm going to actually push these spearmen out. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hi, where did you come from? I didn't know you were here. Hi. How are you? Yeah, you having a good time there, buddies? Better be, I guess. I didn't invite them to this party. What are they doing there? Are they going to try to shoot over the wall at my pikemen? Okay, stabilize that line there. What's the enemy infantry doing? Okay, it's pikemen coming up next. Let's look at those other units. Oh, they are shooting over the walls at us. What the heck? Well, it doesn't matter. They're shooting their own troops doing it. Shooting their own commander doing it, in fact. Okay, this is where I want the archers to shine. They're bombarding unshielded units. You know, something just occurred to me. Why do the arrow towers have limitless, seemingly limitless arrows and ballistas? Ballista bolts, even. What? Where are you going? Guys? Guys? Hello? Guys? Guys, that's not an attack trap. Guys? Hello? Okay, I guess they are going to attack my units on the flank. Sure, whatever. You do you, guys. You do you. I'll move to intercept. Hey, get through the gate, you dumbasses. Since we can't fight you head on anyway. Get through the gate. Get through the gate, get through the gate, you dinguses. Get through the gate. Hate when the pathfinding bugs up like that. Where do the pikemen go? Oh, they are coming back the other way now. Okay, sure. We're just gonna march in parade formation directly in front of a huge number of archers. Sounds like a great idea. Something I would do most certainly as a commander. There's a bunch of enemies heading out the outer edge. I mean, it's kind of doing what I wanted it to do, but... Oh, wait, no, never mind. That's the Tier Thayer ones. Where are the others, though? I know there was more than one unit marching through that bloody gate. There they are. What are they doing? Okay, they suffered heavy casualties because they decided to do a little dance instead of, you know, be useful. Oh, I forgot to turn back your, turn your fire at will back on. Whoopsie. My mistake. Sorry, guys. You could be useful now. I'm sorry. Alright, enemy commander is dying. Alright, what do I do next? They're there. They're bombarding me from across the wall, but it's not really doing that much good. I mean, it's inflicting casualties, but I'm not scared of it either. Okay, that's gonna butcher up some more pikemen. That's good. I would kill for a ballista right now, though. Well, actually not really. I really wouldn't kill for a ballista, truth be told. Oh, but their elite infantry isn't really hitting me right now. Ooh, that's actually not good for me. Because it means that most of my arrows are being poured into weaker units. Hmm. Fascinating. This actually isn't quite working as I hoped it would. I think it'll still work, it's just not as well as I hoped. They've also inflicted a rather even number of casualties on me. We can kill him, though. That will make a big difference. Yes! Alright. Alright, so that will mess with their morale, at least. What's going on here? Alright, let's start marching on those guys. We suffered a lot of casualties in this one pikeman unit. What the heck? Why are those shots so straight instead of arcing? What the heck? They're much closer to the wall than that. If it was my archers shooting, they'd be shooting way higher. That's baloney. No wonder they're inflicting such heavy casualties. Because their shots are almost straight. That's aggravating. Alright, you guys back up. I'm actually gonna... Let me rush these archers with my infantry. Gosh, why are those shots so straight? That is not fair. Like, I would not consider that an angle which you could shoot straight, where you could shoot relatively straight over the wall, you know, where your arc is going to be, you know, a much gentler slope rather than, you know, high and over. That's ridiculous. Actually, this is a mistake. This is a mistake. This was a mistake. Enemy reinforcements are coming up now. Okay, they're pulling back, which means they're probably out of arrows. I'm going to start marching my cavalry back out. Hopefully we can find a better target of opportunity. We're losing a lot of those pikemen because they are outmatched by that unit of pikemen. If we could just hurry it up a little bit, guys, maybe, that'd be great. Alright, Coastal Warden's coming in. Let me push these guys forward, actually. We're fine for now. Okay, they're backing away. They are retreating, in fact. Why am I losing so many of these guys? The enemy's shooting up at a wall. Alright, let's get these guys off the wall since none of them have arrows left. They'll be much more useful if they have these are swords. Damn it, did the AI really just do something really smart, though, tactically? Because it feels like they did. Okay, all my archers are out of arrows now. Where is my general's bodyguard? Oh, I've lost so many of my pikemen in this one unit. Oh, shoot. They're coming around this way. Alright, come back this way, because I'm going to try to charge them in echelon as opposed to just kind of like hitting them in a narrow column. Why are you guys not running? Guys, run. Run! For crying out loud! Gosh, this game makes this shit impossible sometimes. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna circumvent them. Let's start moving our cavalry off that way. Okay, we got those pikemen on the run. I lost a lot of these pikemen. So they're actually going to fall back and serve as reservists. I still think this is the better strategy than trying to hold the main line, though. Damn, they have not engaged with any of their heavy infantry. What in the world is the AI doing? Well, at least I can drive back these archers. Keep them from shooting anymore.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost
So far, the odds seem to be in our favor. We've definitely inflicted more casualties. The problem is that we got 6 units, I think, of fresh elite troops. And they actually look pretty intimidating. I'm not sure how to handle this. And then again, I could just run out the clock if the AI is going to be that dumb, but I don't think it is. It's gonna start moving eventually. Ah, shit, they're throwing javelins into me. Guess I'll use the cavalry to bait the enemy a bit. Intimidate them a bit. Alright, time to inadvertently inflict heavy casualties on myself by charging random units in this line and then trying to pull back terribly. Because I can see the future, and that is definitely what's going to happen. Alright, let's hit those coastal wardens, because that'll at least inflict some casualties. I love how so many of them hit that rock. Alright, back off. Back off quickly. Okay, we killed like 4 of them. You guys are not falling back! What the shit, Dole Amroth Squires? I don't know why that happens. Especially this unit. Like, this unit in particular seems to really not to follow my orders when I give them, and thus suffers massive casualties as a result. Like, I wonder why that happens. I don't know. Maybe it's because when I double-click behind you, it means turn around and get the fuck away. I swear. I don't understand why that's so unresponsive. Because it is. It's legitimately, like, unresponsive. It's been pretty consistent every time I fought with Dole Amroth Lancers. They always do that. They get stuck in the unit they're fighting, and they suffer heavy casualties as a result. Gosh, I've lost so many of my warriors fighting archers. How is that even possible? There are 70 of them left. I started with like 130 or 40 or something. That shouldn't be possible. I'm fighting archers. They have experience. They have armor. They have everything that should mean that they should have the advantage. But no, apparently enemy archers are superior to my warriors. That's bullshit. I should be able to reasonably expect that I'm not going to lose certain fights. Pulling these guys back because their casualties are way too high. I don't know how many I'll lose retreating, but I think it's better than... Oh my gosh, I lost 10 in the past few seconds, and I don't know how. Like, I think like only half of that can be accounted by the retreat. Okay, I gotta actually pull back here. See if I can pull these guys back. These guys need to rest. I'll bring not the pikemen, I'll bring the territorial guardsmen out. Have them ready to fight. The archers will stand by as well. They're basically going to be sponges for enemy attacks. I'm not really happy about this army I'm facing again. Shut up, please! Anyway, I'm not really happy about this army I'm facing right now, though, because it doesn't feel like it's fair to be facing it at all. Like, why is it here? Where did it come from? Why is it so powerful? Like, how are you supposed to... why are you putting me in circumstances that I can't really... are, like, gonna, like, suffer horribly like this? For no real good reason. For a shield wall there. Alright, is the enemy going to come out for these units on the flank? That's the real question. I mean, I imagine they will. Just in what kind of force? Alright, here's the moment of truth at any rate. Those guys can stand by. Because they're all very tired anyway. Gotta be careful with my elite archers, though. They gotta hold their line. Please stop doing that. Thank you. Gonna advance on these guys. Oh boy, here comes the hard part. Enemies coming for my general. We get it, you're a militiaman. You're very proud of it. Stop. The other problem is I can't hit the rear of their formation with cavalry because they have all the elite infantry. Why are they bringing their ladders with them? I mean, actually, it's not completely nonsensical, but they bring their ladders with them, and that's almost funny. Alright, I'm going to sacrifice my archers to try and give myself a little extra time here. They'll help. They'll also help kill the coastal wardens. That's the other plan, really. And these guys advance too, in fact. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do this blob versus blob. We're gonna hit them with a blob of our units, and hopefully that will counteract the enemy's blob of units. Now they're doing the thing I really wanted them to do early in the battle. You know, give me an opening to hit their flank, but whatever. Okay, let's head in here. Let's get the Gondor infantry hitting the archers if they can. Also, let's actually not charge in because I'll just tire you out even more, and you're already tired. There's a lot of enemy elite infantry. But if I can get... I'm going to activate Serpent Elixir as well as soon as my general is engaged, and hopefully that will give me a huge boost that I need to actually win this. You guys come back here as well. Still not happy about the scenario I find myself stuck in, though. Wait, they've moved all their elite infantry out of my way. Ooh, that works in my favor, because it means that I can get my cavalry to attack the archers from the rear. Who's breaking? Okay, coastal wardens are breaking. Their general's also dead. I have to remember that. I have to remember that that works in my favor. Actually, no. You guys come out this way, and you guys hook out towards the archers, while the general moves out. Well, Ghassan moves out this way. We'll hit the enemy in the rear here. Ah, crap. Our right flank is already weak. What are you guys doing? Are you guys even trying to attack? What are you doing? Those ladders are doing a dance. Alright, let's activate Serpent Elixir now. And let's hope that it makes the difference. Because it stuns units, because it's like a 30-second period where your units just kind of stun the... are much more capable of stunning the enemy. So... Alright, let's hit these guardsmen while we're at it. Let's hit these guardsmen before I hit the archers. Okay, we've gotten them. Let's head into the archers now. Not really as I planned this to go, but... Oh my gosh, my archers are bleeding for this. Because the enemy heavy infantry is way too strong for me. Seriously, I don't understand how this is a fair scenario for me to face off against. I may just go back and completely do something completely different, because this is not fair. These units are way too strong for me to face off against. I mean, I can't be expected to prepare for this. Not, you know, I can't. But I don't know. I don't know if I can win. Yeah, my casualties have now inched above theirs. Now they're retreating, though. Like their weakest units are retreating, but their heaviest units are tearing me to shreds. Because I don't really have heavy units to bring up to bear. Like, I don't like this. This scenario does not feel fair at all. I mean, I know it's war isn't fair, etc., etc. That's kind of bullshit given the circumstances we're talking about, where the AI just literally spawned in an army out of nowhere. What is that? Why is he here? What is he doing? Oh, the archers are up here. Okay, sure. I'm losing my general's bodyguard, too. I'm getting torn to shreds, and there's nothing I can do about it. And the AI did weird things, too, again. Like, it didn't attack like it normally does, which botched my strategy entirely. Like, I don't understand. Like, why is the AI suddenly being really smart? Because it feels like it's a pattern now. But why is the AI acting in really intelligent ways suddenly when it never did that before? Like, I'm actually, like, legitimately getting irked by this. Unfortunately, losing their general hasn't done enough damage to their morale to really make them crack. This is a disaster, isn't it? I'm gonna speed it up, but I already know the outcome.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Now I hear that when I only have 64, when I have 70% casualties suffered. Can you push through? Help out a bit? Yep, losing units now. Losing units en masse. I'm done. I'm done with this episode. Because that is baloney. That is garbage. That is complete and total bullshit. That army is way too strong. And I shouldn't have to deal with that. Like, I could understand if there was more tier 2 units in it. But all those tier 3 units, all those elite units... That is absolute bullshit. So, we are going back to this turn, because I think this is the turn where they first spawned in. And I am figuring out an entirely different strategy. And there's probably not going to be an invasion now, but whatever. I don't give a shit. That was bullshit. Okay? You can't spawn an army out of nowhere that I don't have any reasonable chance of beating. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's not fair. Okay, it's not like the army already existed and the AI is moving it to attack Dol Amroth. It's spawned in specifically to be a challenge. But it's not even a fair challenge, so I don't know what I should be expected to do in this scenario. So I'm just gonna fall back out of Dol Amroth or something, I don't know. Gotta do something. But... being happy is something I'm not doing right now, because that is absolutely aggravating. But I'm going to do that next episode, because frankly, I'm tired now. I'm tired from doing all that. So, I want to thank you all for watching this episode of Third Age Total War, The Haven of Umbar. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe for more. Also, check the links in the description below for links to my Twitter and Facebook pages. And I will catch you next time, as I try to figure out how to beat this obvious cheating in a better fashion. Until next time, everybody.